All right, good morning. Welcome to Swiss Cheese Trails. I've got a little altitude today. I'm up on Pilatus. Kuhn, the peak, is about 700, 600 meters above me. And there goes the cable car. I'm going to do some sledging today. So we're going to do two different trails that are here. They start on the other side of the tram station. I came over here because this is the summer toboggan. I'm doing winter toboggan now. This is the summer toboggan course, and that was a ton of fun, and hopefully that video just released or will very soon. Also, all that white down there is not snow, that is clouds. The entire country is fogged in. The ceiling for that cloud layer is about, what is it, about 1,000 meters, 3,000 feet, a little less than 1,000 meters. And it is, I mean, it's soup. Down below that cloud layer is maybe 150 feet worth of visibility. So down on the ground in Lucerne at the Airbnb, you know, we might as well be in a closet. You just can't see anything. So what do you do in Switzerland, which is foggy a lot? Little known fact, this is very common. Unless you're in St. Moritz, that's one of the areas that is almost always sunny, and the Ticino area down south is always generally pretty sunny too. So some quick things to do if you've got bad weather in the north is to head down south to the Ticino area or the St. Moritz area, or you go up and you get above the clouds. This is a great view, man. So I am at the station known as Frankmutegg, and from here, this is the transfer station between the two, the cable car to the gondola. It is, you know, roughly 2/3 up there, and I will be sledging down to Egg, which is about 400 meters below, just above that cloud line. It is early December, and there is snow, obviously, but there are going to be some patches where there's not snow. I want to come over here and go through the sledge, the toboggan, a little bit. There are a couple of different styles of toboggan. I got one that's a little more sexy. I talked the guy into letting me take the more sexy sled. The traditional sled has got a straight, long runner here, just like this one. And you got to use your feet. So you're digging in. If you're going to turn left, you dig your left foot. If you're going to turn right, you dig your right foot. Lean into the turn as best you can. But for the most part, the flat runners and the next part that I'll describe, which is these guys are bent out a little bit, whereas the traditional one, they're just flat. It's hard to steer, it's hard to get speed, and you really have to dig your foot in. This is, you know, it's a straight runner, but it's at a slight outward bend. So I get a little more speed and a little bit more maneuverability, but mostly speed because there's a little less runner on the snow. And the really agile, cool ones that I've yet to rent actually have a kind of not an oval, but it's curved all the way around, so there's only a small amount of sled tread that's you know, really firmly hitting the ground. On those sleds, supposedly you don't have to use your feet. You can really lean into the turn. You pull up on the outside, you lean onto the inside, and the sled will turn with you. So we're going to give this one a shot today, see how well it goes. It is about 1-2 degrees Celsius, so that's, you know, 33, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. If you have been looking up, there's a cross. I'm pretty sure, although that looks a little short, I think there's a cross up at the very top, and that is where I have some film from the hike down. And I, you know, hiked down from there over across this section here, and then I had to come up to get the sled. So that's my entry point to this year's sledging. From now on, you're going to be on my helmet.